Unlocking the power of God's grace, your key to freedom. Hello and welcome to my channel, my Salvation Saga, a true journey of faith. I'm thrilled to have you join me today as we explore a topic that is not just uplifting but life-altering, the power of God's grace and how it serves as your personal key to freedom. Let's begin with a foundational understanding. Grace, so often discussed, yet sometimes misunderstood, in its simplest form, grace is the unearned, unmerited favor of God. It's essential to realize that grace is at the very heart of the gospel. As it says in Ephesians 2:8-9, "For by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of God, not of works, lest anyone should boast." This passage captures the core of grace, its essence as a divine gift freely given. Now, let's imagine grace in action. Picture a moment where you felt weighed down by your imperfections or bound by your past. Grace is like a gentle hand lifting you up, soothing your burdens, and whispering assurance that you are loved immensely. How incredible is that? This is beautifully encapsulated in 2 Corinthians 12:9, where it is written, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness." In this, God promises that His grace will not only support us, but amplify our strength when we feel weakest. Shall we dive a bit deeper and consider how grace transforms us? It's not a passive experience. When grace enters our lives, it's as if a dormant garden bursts into bloom. Romans 5:20 tells us, "Where sin abounded, grace abounded much more." This assurance allows us to understand that no mistake is too big for God's grace. It reshapes our identity, allowing us to thrive and grow in ways we never imagined possible. Let's bring this to life with a story, one that might resonate with many of you. Consider the parable of the prodigal son in Luke 15:11-32. Here's a young man who squandered his inheritance, lost everything, and hit rock bottom. Yet, upon returning home, planning merely to beg for a servant's position, he is greeted instead with open arms and a celebratory feast. This is grace exemplified. Despite his past, the Father's love redefines his future. Reflect on what this means in your own life. Have there been times when you felt unworthy or burdened by your choices? How did understanding God's grace change your perspective or provide strength? Think about these questions, because recognizing grace is the first step in truly embracing it. If this message resonated with you, please like and share with your friends and family that you think might need to hear this. Please share the city you are from in the comments in order for us to see how far we can spread the good news of the gospel, and subscribe for more enlightening discussions. To experience grace is also to accept a daily practice. It doesn't end with a prayer, it begins with one. As we align ourselves daily with spiritual practices, we open up to receive more of God's grace. Engage with Scripture, exploring its vast and profound wisdom, and cultivate gratitude. In doing so, you find grace not just in grandiose moments of revelation, but in the small, tender details of everyday life. Philippians 4:13 encapsulates this beautifully. "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Here, grace empowers you. It's a journey of choosing faith over fear and hope over despair. As we approach the final segments of this dialogue, let's delve into how grace becomes the key to true freedom. Galatians 5:1 states, "Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty by which Christ has made us free, and do not be entangled again with a yoke of bondage." Grace allows you to shed the layers of guilt, self-hatred, and fear, liberating you to live in authenticity and peace. Imprint this freedom in your heart by serving others, spreading love, and becoming a vessel of grace in your community. Acknowledge that every act of kindness, every forgiveness extended, every love shared is a reflection of God's grace moving through you. Let this be your legacy. In conclusion, as we navigate this grace-filled journey, I invite you to reflect on your experiences. Share your stories of transformation and moments when grace has altered your path for the better. Together, let's create a community grounded in love and grace, spreading hope far and wide. Thank you for spending time with me today. Let's continue to walk together in the radiant freedom that God's grace affords us. May you be richly blessed and feel the warmth of God's love today and always.